This is a quick video over inflation, and it's going to be about how it relates to constant dollars, constant, and actual dollars. So what is actual dollars? Well, that's the actual amount I give you. Like if I said I'm going to give you $100, so what we want to mean by that is I'm going to give you $100 bill. $100 bill. So $100 bill. So that is the actual money I'm giving you. I'm going to say I'm going to give you that per year. So I'm actually, I'm kind of going a little overboard with the actual part, but I'm going to actually give you a solid $100 bill every year. So I'm going to give it to you initially at year one. So this will be years. This is be the value of money I give you. So I give you $100. So this will be money. First year, $100. Again, second year, $100. Now, that's me actually giving you a $100 bill. Now, how about instead I say, I want to give you a constant $100. Constant $100. $100. What that means is I want to give you $100 that I want to give you the amount of money that is the equivalent of $100 year after year after year. So if you have inflation, and we're going to say our inflation is around 5%, how much money do I actually have to give you to keep it at a constant $100 value? So what that means is if we have where I initially give you the money, which is $100, how much do I actually have to give you that constant $100? So this will be the constant value that we're doing, and we're going to do the actual over here. So how much do I actually have to give you if I want to keep it at a constant $100? Well, I have to give you $100 then. However, the next year we have to take account for inflation. So again, I want to give you a constant $100, but I want to give you actually, how much do I actually want to give you? Well, inflation says I have to give you 5% more because now, well, it's not worth as much as it originally was. This $100 is losing value. So in our scenario, it's losing 5% of its value. So we have to up it by 5%. So this will actually be, so what we'll do is we have the $100. We multiply it by 1 plus the inflation rate, which is 0.05 to the power of 1. So again, that will give us $105. So now let's go to year 2. Again, I want to keep it with a constant $100. And what does that give us? Well, we have to take the constant we want, which is $100, and we have to multiply it by 1 plus 0.05 squared. So that will give us a new value. So I'm not sure what that one is quite. So calculator real quick. So we have 100, and we are going to multiply that by 1 plus 0.05 bracket. And then we're going to take that to the power of 2. Pardon me. So then we need to give an actual $110.25. So $110.25. So that at the end of year 2, you're actually getting that constant $100. This, what we want to think of as constant is just the value of it. So we want to have just a constant value of $100. Money changes in value. A dollar is not worth the same as it is a year later. But if we want to say, hey, I want to give you a constant $100, we're saying I want to give you a value of $100 at this time for the rest of the century or whatever. So that will change the amount of actual dollar bills you have to give. So that's the difference between inflation when you're dealing with constant and actual dollars. Again, the equation to find out how many actual dollars you have to do for some constant value at some time is the actual dollars is equal to the constant dollars times 1 plus the inflation rate to the power of the number of years, where n is the number of years. So we wanted to see the actual dollars we needed to give at year 2, so n is equal to 2, f is equal to 0.05, and of course c is equal to 100.